We can just do audio.
Yo!
We can just do audio.
I like the video.
But you won't be on the camera on the video.
I know, I just like seeing myself.
Oh, okay. Where's full time?
Is he on here? I don't think he has an Android. He probably can't even join this.
Oh shit, how can we connect then?
Discord?
I guess we're gonna have to. How do you get on Discord? All right, we're gonna get started here in a second. Let's call him.
You.
All right, I gotcha.
Oh, hold on. We doing video call? What are we doing here?
No, you have an Android, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just do it this way.
Oh, just all.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna merge you two. All right, we got you both. We good?
Yeah. Getting off a thing here.
All right, we got both of you. We're on. All right, with us tonight we got full-time slacker, aka the Bone Smuggler, and
Get the hell
Nostradamus,
out of here.
aka the Bone Smuggler. So we'll start with you, full-time. How is Nostra the original Bone Smuggler?
Well, me and Skib talk a lot on Discord, and the one day I called him a bone smuggler. And he got all excited about it, and I started calling him bone smuggler, and then he went out of his way to spam it to everybody and turned my own insult against me.
All right.
He is the original bone smuggler.
So Skip, why
And
do
if
you
you ask
why
him
did you
straight up, he'll tell you.
All right.
I have proof of this in our messages, probably from like years ago. I could probably find it.
Is this true, Skid?
no, I mean, we saw him wearing a Bone Smuggler shirt.
Actually, if I recall correctly, you were wearing the bone smuggler shirt.
I don't know, I saw a picture.
That could only mean one thing. He's a smuggler of bones.
There we go. All right. Nostra, what started this friendship with you and Paul, full-time slacker? Yeah, or AKA rivalry.
Friendship. It's if we're talking bone smuggling, but no, Paul's a good dude. We came onto the scene at about the same time, I think, in Tecmo and played a bunch of games against each other. Good dude.
Yeah, I think it was during COVID. We were both bored and started scrimming all the time.
Yep.
All right, sweet. All right, so
One smuggle led to another, and
here we are.
here we are.
why full-time slack? Why the name full-time slacker? So you got some unique nicknames here, Paul.
Oh, I don't know. It was a screen name I used to use on other stuff, and I just feel like it's contradictive because I actually work a lot, but I just thought it was funny.
All right.
Grinder username.
What's that?
It's your Grinder username.
Yeah. Plus, I used it on Grinder back in the day, so you know.
All right, sweet. Here we go. So either one of you can go. How did you guys get into Tecmo Super Bowl?
Okay.
I can go.
All right.
Well, I mean, I had it as a kid, as most of us did. My brother and I and friends played it a ton, and I don't know. I point. Got the Super Nintendo and went on the PlayStation and just kind of forgot about it and played Madden throughout the years. And then Chris, Sammy Smith, and I, for those who don't know, we're not brothers, not through blood, but we were college roommates. And we played a ton of Madden in college and stuff, but then he got me into this. I used to travel down to Madison and go to the tournament and just drink a bunch of beer and mess around with the People's Champ and others. But yeah, during COVID, got me online and started playing and been having fun.
All right. How about you, Paul? How'd you get in the Tecmo Super Bowl, or when did you?
Well, like everybody, I remember my neighbor showed me the original Tecmo Ball when I was a kid, and we played it, and I thought that was the coolest game ever. So when the new Tecmo Super Bowl came out, I saved my money up for my birthday, and I went out and bought it from Toys R Us. I remember. And I played it like crazy, actually with my sister and my stepdad, and then I got pretty good at it. Nobody wanted to play me anymore. And then I played a little bit in my early 20s. I worked with a guy who liked it, so we'd go on lunch break and play it. But then I didn't really play it again until, other than occasional single players when I was bored. And then all of a sudden, it was like around COVID, Hank the Tank, messaged me on Facebook because I joined a Tecmo group and said, "Hey, you want to play online?" I didn't even know it existed. And he helped walk me through and get it all set up. And then I started playing online. I joined his rookie league initially, and I got hooked.
All right, cool. Nice stuff.
Yeah,
Skib, you should tell your first tournament when you played Regulator's brother.
This is a pretty good story.
It's a good story.
Regulator and his brother won this, but yeah. So I was in Madison, just drinking beer, screwing around, and I played, but I had no idea what I was doing. And I played this dude, a little shorter in stature and shaved hair, and was wearing a Notre Dame shirt, Luck of the Irish, or something like that. And I lost. He kicked my ass, of course, and I went into the bathroom. I'm at the urinal, and Chris is at the urinal, and there's a guy in between us. He's like, how'd your game go? I said, I don't know. I just got killed by a fucking leprechaun. And Regulator goes, that's my brother.
He took it pretty good, though. He was laughing, so that was good at least.
Yeah.
But that was pretty
That's
funny.
hilarious.
All right, favorite team as a kid and favorite player, and then favorite team now to play with and favorite player.
On Tecmo?
Yep.
Well, it was the Eagles for me as a kid.
Oh yeah, Rock and Randall.
And then San Francisco. And then the Raiders. To see how many yards I could get in a season with Bo. So I guess it was probably Eagles, San Fran, Raiders, Detroit were the teams that I would play with the most. Sometimes Chicago, and then favorite team to play with now? I don't know. I mean, I love me some Cleveland Browns.
Nice.
If we're not picking the best team, that's one. Cleveland, Tampa, Pittsburgh.
The dog pound.
But yeah, it's fun.
That's good. That's awesome, man. Yeah, there's not too many people that call out Cleveland. I like that call. I like that team too.
Oh, I love it. Bernie's the man.
He is the Jew. All right, Skib.
I played with the Eagles a ton as a kid. What intrigued me so much about the game was that it kept stats. It was one of the first games that kept stats. I loved that. So we would always take QB Eagles, we'd take the kickoff or wherever we ended up and go try and get at the 1 yard line, and then throw 99-yard passes with him every time and see how many passing yards you could get. So that was fun. My brother and I used to have epic battles. Always ended up in a fight usually, and I was always the Redskins and he was always the Bills for some reason.
Really?
But yeah, nowadays I don't know. I like Pittsburgh a lot. I like Tampa. I hate the Vikings. They're they're a terrible team. I think they just like they're cursed in real life. They curse me when I have to play with them in Tecmo as well.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, you guys ready for some Jeopardy?
Yeah.
All right. Are you watching the stream at all?
No, should I be?
All right, you might want to. I'm going to read the question. There is one category where you might need to see the screen. You're going to see a player, and you're going to have to guess who it is. So,
Where's the stream at?
it's all over. It's in trivia. You can find it there. So,
Hang on, let me find it.
woo. Eric said he liked to play as Rich Gannon as a kid. Bombs to AC. But I'll pop it up, and I'll go over the categories.
Oh man, I see the Mark Murphy jersey.
There you go. Yeah, if you didn't see it, full-time slacker is also my dad. Looks like he's just giving me the fatherly hug.
That's great. That's my boy.
That's my boy. He's doing well. But
How do we buzz in?
all right, here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna read the question. Anytime during the question, if you say your name, you get to answer the question. So
Okay.
you'll say Skib, you'll say Paul or full-time slack or FTS, whatever you want to say. Ludio has kept going. Buzz Ludio. I don't know if you want to do that, but you can do whatever you want. But if you look at the categories, the first category is Bone Smugglers. Since you guys are both INT leaders, those are guys who take things away from people. So that'll be one category. Name that player. You'll see a player's face, a Tecmo player's face, and the team. You'll have to guess the player. Numbers game. I'm going to give you a player's number and a team. You will have to guess who the player is. NFL offense and defensive rookies of the year. They're all Tecmo players from a certain year. And then finally, dynamic duos, trios, and more.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
All right.
I
So
was hoping for nicknames, but I know all of them, so that probably wouldn't be fair.
yeah, I had to try to be a little bit creative. It's tough because you know a lot of stuff that I know. So I had to try to balance this. So, who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, we got. Go ahead. We're Bone Smugglers for 100.
All right, Bone Smugglers. So remember, say your name, then you get to answer the question. You can get negative points, and this is like real Jeopardy. And we do have a final Jeopardy question today. So,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. Bone
right.
Smugglers for 100. Led the league in interceptions in 1990.
Paul.
Yeah,
It's Wayne Haddix.
Wayne Haddix. That is incorrect.
Oh, I thought you had like 8 or 9. That's
All
why I
right.
had the top rating.
Nostra, do you want to buzz in?
Yeah, I'll buzz in and I'll try Mark Carrier.
Ooh, that is correct.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
Do you know how many he had?
such a smuggler.
11.
He had 10. Kyle got it right away.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Skib, you own the board.
All right, let's do name that player for 300.
Name that player for 300. Here you go. So you're going to see a face and a team. You have to guess the player. Ready? Here we go.
No idea. So he's on the Bears.
He's on the Bears.
Skib.
Yep.
Richard Dent.
Ooh, incorrect.
Rats.
Kyle got it again. Do you want to guess? Slacker?
I don't want to risk the money.
All right. Here it is. Refrigerator Perry.
I'm gonna have to close the chat so I don't see.
Was it? It was William Perry. I was going to guess Perry.
Ooh, you shoulda. All right. You still on the board, Skib.
Oh, I take over now?
Yep. Nope. Skip takes over. No one answered it, so he still runs the board, even though he got it wrong. So it's negative 200 to negative 100.
Dynamic duos for 200.
What'd you duos for 200?
Yep.
All right, here we go. This group was known as the Fun Bunch.
Skib.
Yeah.
Art Monk, Ricky Sanders, and Gary Clark.
That is correct. Who is Art Monk, Gary
Yeah.
Clark, and Ricky Sanders? They are the Fun Bunch. All right, you still control the board.
Never heard that. Interesting.
Ooh, see? And you should know, Eagles fan, they played the Fun Bunch all the time.
Numbers game for 400.
What'd you say?
That was a long time ago.
Numbers game 400. Here we go. Former Patriot, now Colt, wore the number 88. In Tecmo.
No idea.
Ooh.
No Googling.
All right,
I
beep,
have
beep.
no idea.
Here we go. Who is Stanley Morgan?
Skib.
Too late.
All right.
I said the beep, beep.
I
All
never
right.
heard that name before.
He's in the game. Skib, you still run the board.
Numbers game 300.
Numbers game 300. Number 85 for the Raiders.
Skib.
Yeah,
Willie Galt.
incorrect.
Ah!
85 for the Raiders.
Steelers don't have number 80. Wait, 85.
85 for the Raiders.
Dang it, I know what it is now.
Eric, you're going to kill when you get on this show. You want to guess or you out?
Sam Grady.
Yes, that is correct. Grady. Nice job. You control the board. What do you want?
Let's do NFL offensive rookie of the year for 300.
All right. Offensive, defensive rookie of the year for 300. Here we go. In 1988, this Jet soared the airwaves with 8 interceptions for defensive rookie of the year.
Skib.
Yeah,
Eric McMillan.
that is correct.
Seemed too easy. I didn't pull the trigger.
Pull it. All right. 200 to yep. Kyle, good job, man. All right, Skib, you run the board again. It's 200 to 0.
Name that player for 400.
Name that player 400. Saints.
Oh man. Who was
Yeah.
that? I know that face.
I'm going for it.
What is it?
Brett Perriman.
That is
Yes.
incorrect.
Oh, that's what I was gonna guess.
Do you want to guess or you good?
Hell no.
You scumbag.
All right. Craig Ironhead Hayward.
You're skinny as hell.
I know. He's got skinny face. All right. Skip, you still run the board.
Bone Smugglers for 200.
Bone Smuggler 200. This Falcon was flying high in 1988 with 10 interceptions.
I'll go for
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul.
Dion?
It is not Dion. He wasn't a rookie until 89.
10 interceptions.
I know.
Wow.
Skib?
I'll go with Scott. Murder was the case.
Murder was the case that they gave me is correct.
Yeah.
That brings it a little bit closer. 0 to negative 200. All right, Skib, you run the board. You guys don't know your Bone Smugglers.
Bone Smugglers for 500.
Ooh, big bucks, no whammies. Here we go. A lover of transvestites, this player led the league in interceptions in 1993.
$1993.
Ooh. Anyone?
No idea.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Skib, I thought you'd get this one for sure. Yeah, Kyle got it right before the Super Bowl when he was on the Falcons.
Eugene Robinson?
Eugene Robinson.
God dang it.
He got caught with a transvestite before the Broncos Super Bowl.
I knew it was a prostitute. I didn't know it was a tranny.
Oh, yeah, man. She wasn't normal. That was the big joke. Even Coach got it from CT, Kance. He says I'm always joking about it. All right. Skib, you still on the board.
All right, let's keep the smugglers going. 300.
All right. You guys, for two smugglers, the category's pretty weak by you two.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This player led the league in interceptions in 1986 and 1991 with the 49ers and the Raiders.
Oh, Paul.
Yep,
Ronnie Lott.
that is correct. Ronnie Lott. I think it was 8 both times too, which is kind of crazy. Oh, Kyle got it too. He got it after you though, so you're quicker than Kyle on this one. All right, Smuggler, you run the board.
Later.
All right, Smuggler for 400.
All right, here we go. We're closing out the Smuggler category. This dog pound member led the league in interceptions in 1989.
Skip.
Yeah,
Frank Minifield.
that is incorrect. Do you want to guess of all time?
No, I have no idea.
All right. Coach Huna, Felix Wright, you are correct. He had 10 in 1989. All right. Dixon's not in the game, Drew Manster. He's not in the game. These are only guys in the game, so I do not take anyone off the game. All right. All right, Paul, you're up. Or no, Skib, you still run the board.
Jeez, I got some.
No, Paul, you run it. You got the Ronnie Lott question. Paul, you got it now.
Okay, is it me?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. Name that player 100.
Name that player 100. Patriots.
The fuck is?
Skip.
Yeah,
Mark Wilson.
that is incorrect. You might not even have to
Terrible at
do.
this.
Do you want to go for it?
I don't know the players that.
Simple Simon got it. Coach got it first. All right, it was Steve Grogan.
Ah,
All right, Paul, you still on the board.
I might set the record for worst score.
All right, NFL
Yeah,
offensive
take.
player, defensive player, rookie of the year.
All right, how much?
200.
200. NFL offensive / defensive rookie of the year. Here we go. 1990 defensive rookie of the year is no chef, but he did eat up defenders for the Chiefs.
What the hell's his name? I can't remember his name.
Skib.
Derek Thomas.
That is correct. Derek Thomas.
Back in the mix.
Oh, minus 500 to full times 300. All right, Skib, you run the board.
Back.
Ooh,
Let's go
Percy
numbers
White.
game for 500.
All right, numbers game 500. Number 25 for the Rams, related but not related to a running back on the Lions. Number 25 for the Rams, related but not related to a running back on the Lions.
I'm going to take a swing at it.
All right.
Buford McGee.
No. That is incorrect. All right, you're both at negative. All right, Skib.
Hold on.
Wait, that was a 500-point question? Oh, shit. I probably should have guessed one.
All right. Beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep.
I don't know.
Jerry Gray. Mel Gray? Jerry Gray?
I knew it was great. I couldn't think of his first name.
All right. Oh, you could have said, who is Gray? All right. Full time. You still run the board.
All right. Wait for it to refresh. All right. Numbers game for 200.
All right. Here we go. This player wore 34 for the Broncos.
Skid.
Yeah.
Sammy Winder?
No. That is incorrect.
Mel Bratton.
No, that is incorrect.
Shit.
It was Tyrone Braxton. Simple Simon got it right away.
I mispronounced it, that's all.
All right. You still run the board full time.
I'm still seeing a Jerry Gray. What the hell?
All
All
right.
right, numbers game for 100.
Here we go. This player wore 56 for the Jets.
Skid.
Yep. Go ahead, Skip.
Pittsburgh.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Nope. That is incorrect.
That's wrong.
Simon got this one too. No, it's not
Pittsburgh
Clifton.
was like 90. What a terrible guess.
It's not Clifton.
Kyle Clifton.
Nope. He said Clifton. So that is incorrect as well. Jeff Lagerman. 56. All right. You still run the board.
Okay, Chris, don't talk so loud.
Oh, that's my wife. All right.
All right, dynamic duos, trios, and more for 100.
All right, here we go. 100. Here we go. This dynamic duo is known as the Marx Brothers.
Skid.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Duper and Clayton.
All right, there we go. Mark Duper and
damn,
Mark
finally.
Clayton. Nice job. All right, what do you got, Skip?
Duos, trios, and more for 300.
Nice job, boys. You got it. 300. Here we go. This group was known as the Three Amigos.
Skid.
Yep.
The gay artist, Vance Johnson.
Yep.
Mark Jackson.
Yep.
And Ricky Nattil.
Ooh, that is correct.
Yeah!
You guys got to stop posting the answers in the chat over here.
Chat shut off.
Chat's off.
That has my score would indicate.
All right. A lot of guys got that in the chat. All right, here we go. Skib, you're on the board. Right now it's Nostra -400, full-time slacker -500.
All right, I'm hot on the duos and trios. Let's go 400.
All right, 400, duos and trios and more. These hogs are 3-time Super Bowl winners. Just need the team name.
Skid.
Oh, Paul.
Skib,
The Redskins.
Redskins what? More specific.
The Redskins what?
Yeah,
Wrong
Redskin,
answer.
Redskins, more specific.
Oh, the offensive line.
Okay, good. We'll accept that. Yes, the Redskins O-line. Joe Jacoby, Russ Grimm, Jeff Bostic, Jim Lachey, and Ed Simmons.
Oh, I'm coming back, baby.
Yeah, you're out of the sewer. You're at 0.
You beat me by like a half a second on these.
All right,
All right, we'll go 500. Same one.
500. Here we go. Gang Green was the nickname for this dominant defense in the late. All right, Paul. Go ahead.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles. There you go.
Ooh.
We have a tie game at 0-0. We're both out of the sewer. All right.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Have a good night. All right, Paul, you run the board.
Offensive, defensive, rookie of the year for 100.
All right, here we go. 100. Offensive, defensive, rookie of the year. Here we go. Yeehaw to this rookie of the year in 1990. Oh, coach got it. Anyone? 3.
I could guess, but I don't want to.
Okay, 3,
stakes are too
2,
high.
1. Yeehaw. When you say yeehaw, what do you think of?
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Who is rookie of the year?
Emmett.
Emmett Smith. Coach. Quick. All right. Paul, you still run the board. Four things left. A 200 for name that player, a 500 name that player, and then 400, 500 offensive rookie of the year.
All right, name that player for 200.
All right, name that player for 200. Lions.
I'm terrible at these.
What the hell is that? Look at that mustache.
3, 2, 1.
Don't know.
Andre Ware.
Should have known. My boy.
Heisman Trophy winner. All right, you still run it. There's 2 500s and a 400.
All right, name that player for 500.
Here we go. Cardinals.
Oh. Johnny Ethan Johnson.
That is correct. Johnny Johnson.
That was a big one.
That looks nothing like Johnny Johnson.
I did not know that face. Look at that mugshot.
That is a bad mugshot. All right. We have 400 and 500. Which one do you want, Paul?
Let's go with 400.
All right, here we go. This Patriot was the 1988 Rookie of the Year.
Patriot.
Incorrect, Simon. Mosey was like a rookie in like 1984. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's a running back. Yep.
John Stevens.
John Stevens. That is correct.
Damn it. I almost plugged in, but I got...
Ah, Rhythm got it. Rhythm, nice job, Rhythm. That's the boy. Brother loved that guy.
I got to nail this next one.
All right, here we go. 500, final category. It's up. Here it is. A sandwich and a saint. This rookie running back won Rookie of the Year in 1986.
Skip.
Yeah.
Ruben Mays.
Ruben Mays is correct.
I'm back.
Wow.
Woo!
Never would have guessed that.
Dude, this
How
is...
the hell do you know that from 1986? You were like 4.
No way. Think, though. A sandwich
It's Ruben.
and a saint. Yeah, a Reuben.
Yeah, I had no idea he won Rookie of the Year. But
All right. So we have a tie game. We have the final Jeopardy question. Here's what I need you guys to do. So you both have $500. I need you to first individually text me what you want to bid.
Yeah.
So you need to individually text me what you want to bid. We're at Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy. I'm going to close this out. We're at 500 and 500. And I'll pop the question up after you both send me your bid amount. All right, I got full times. And I got Nostras. All right, here's the final. And you're going to text me your answer. Do not say it out loud, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the final Jeopardy question. Since you guys are both Packer and Eagle fans, I thought I'd do a Reggie White question. Here's the final Jeopardy question. Defensive end Reggie White played for what USFL team before his NFL career? You have 30 seconds. And then, like I said,
I couldn't name it. Yeah.
So, text me your answer. You love the USFL. Did you get it? Did you get it, Coach? Let me check. What did Coach put? All right. All right, I have both answers in. You both are tied with 500, so there's no point in picking which one. Full-time slacker bet $100, and he said, no idea. All right, that is incorrect. Skib bet $500, and he said, what are the full-time bone smugglers? So, you both are incorrect.
That was awesome. That should be an automatic win.
Well, yeah. He was on the Memphis Showboats from 1984 to 1985. Memphis Showboats.
Wow.
Oh man, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Me neither.
All right. Well, with $400, the new bone smuggler, not the original, is our Jeopardy champion this week
Yeah.
with $400.
Congratulations.
I'm done.
Please just
Show.
go in the basement. You can bring
Thanks,
your
Chris.
computer
Good
down
stuff,
there.
man.
All right. Good job.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
You guys
guys.
have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Good job.
Later. Bye.
See you. Later.
Bye.
Nobody cares.
All right. So, 400 to 100. Full-time slacker is our winner. So, have a good night, everybody. I'll do this again. Next week I'll be gone, but in 2 weeks we'll do it again. So, like I said, hang in. If you want to be on, send me a DM. I'll get you on here somehow. But have a good night, everybody. Peace.